Auditeurs, auditrices, bonsoir. Bienvenue dans l'émission English Within Your Reach, l'anglais à votre portée sur la radio Canal FM, la 93.5. Je suis Samuel Attire. Vous suivrez cette émission tous les samedis à partir de 15h. Le but de cette émission est de vous permettre de vous familiariser à la langue anglaise et de vous connecter au mieux avec elle. Nous apprendrons le vocabulaire, nous réfléchirons sur des sujets d'actualité et nous donnerons des astuces qui serviront non seulement à améliorer votre maîtrise de l'anglais, mais qui enrichiront également vos diverses conversations. À travers les divers sujets qui seront abordés, votre connaissance sera élargie et votre passion pour l'anglais grandira. Hello everyone, my name is Samuel Attire and I am the host of your English program, English Within Your Reach, here on Canal FM Radio. You will be following me every Saturday on the same frequency from 3 p.m. That being said, I welcome you all to today's broadcast. The purpose of this broadcast is to help you connect with the English language on another level through the various subjects that will be discussed and other interesting content that you will definitely enjoy. Stay tuned, we'll be back soon. Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez English Within Your Reach, l'anglais à votre portée sur Canal FM, la 93.5. Bonsoir à vous si vous venez de nous rejoindre. Dans l'émission du jour, nous aborderons notre sujet du jour qui porte sur le Toastmasters International avec nos invités que vous découvrirez sous peu. Ladies and gentlemen, you are currently listening to English Within Your Reach on Canal FM Radio. In today's broadcast, we will be discussing our topic of the day relating to Toastmasters International with our special guest that you will discover in a short while. To participate in the program, feel free to call the following numbers: 2221-3374 or 9136-6375. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the topic of the day. Écoutez English Within Your Reach, l'anglais à votre portée sur Canal FM, la 93.5. Bienvenue si vous venez de nous rejoindre. Hi there, this is English Within Your Reach on Canal FM Radio. Welcome if you are just tuning in. Aujourd'hui, nous débattons autour du Toastmasters International et nos invités pour en parler sont membres du comité exécutif de Kekeli Toastmasters Club. Comme d'habitude, à ce niveau, la réflexion se fait uniquement en anglais dans le but d'aiguiser votre oreille à l'écoute et de vous familiariser aux conversations en anglais. J'espère que vous êtes prêts. The topic we're tackling today relates to Toastmasters International, and to discuss about it, we have some members of the executive committee of Kekeli Toastmasters Club, namely the club president, Toastmaster Razak Badamasi, the sergeant-at-arms, Toastmaster Nathanael Mensah, and the last but not the least, Toastmaster Rafiul Lassisi. Dear Toastmasters, welcome to the studio of Canal FM Radio.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Samira. How are you
You're
today?
welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for having accepted to be here with us today. It's a real pleasure to have you all.
Reciprocally.
Good. Our conversation today revolves around Toastmasters International with a particular emphasis on Kekeli Toastmasters Club. Many people want to know what it is about and how joining the organization can make a difference in their lives. So we'd like you to shed light upon the topic and highlight the different stakes attached to it. So the first question I will talk to Mr. Lassisi. Could you tell us about Kekeli Toastmasters Club?
Well, if I have to talk about it, then I would just spend the whole time, the whole day, the whole year. But we'll just try to summarize the whole thing. Kekeli Toastmasters Club is a beautiful club. It's the second club after Excellence Toastmasters Club in Togo. And we had our first, our charter, and the day it was in 2011, and that was the year, but specifically it's June 9, 2011. That was the charter date. And we or just specifically in English. That is, everything that we do is in English. We have our sessions all the time in English to help people hone their skills in English. So briefly, this is what I would say, but I just give the floor to the rest of the team to talk.
Okay. And I heard it's the first English-speaking club
Exactly.
in Togo.
Exactly.
Okay. President, anything?
Not more details to add, but thank you, friend Rafael Assisi. As he said, Kikeli Toastmaster Club is the second and the first English-speaking club Toastmaster in Togo. So I think we come after with more details about how to join the club and what exactly we are doing in this club.
Good, good.
Yeah,
Still
thank you.
with you, what is the purpose of this club?
Yeah, thank you for the question, Samuela. I think, Toastmasters, for people who is the first time to hear about it, Toastmaster is the great family where we are learning leadership and public speaking skills. So in Kekeli Toastmaster Club, that's what we are doing twice in the month. So we have our session first and third Saturday, and we are learning how you can develop your leadership. So through a specific program, so within Toastmaster, and how also you can improve your public speaking, and because you are called to deliver speech every time you attend our session.
Good, good. Yeah, some people think they do not need to master any public speaking skills because sometimes they're born with it or they're not called to talk in front of crowds and everything. Nathaniel, do you have anything to say about that? Because I heard that Toastmasters relates to honing public speaking as well as leadership skills.
Well, I will answer to that I will share one of my experiences. I used to think that way until I had to speak to let me say, a big audience. And what happened is that I was very scared of the gazes. You see, when everybody is looking at you, you tend to lose your words. So Toastmaster or Kekeli Toastmaster is designed specifically for you to learn to speak in public in a safe environment where you can make all the mistakes, get corrected, get used to the gazes and welcome them.
Good. So what are the benefits of joining a Toastmasters club, apart from what you just said?
Okay, yeah, you got me. Apart from that, you see, apart from speechcraft, you also get leadership abilities because you have different roles, in-club roles, leadership role, officers roles that you have to play, which you see you apply in your day-to-day life, especially in the professional life. As for example, right now, I am a sergeant at arms in the club, which means that I manage everything that has to go with the logistic. And it's training me to get everywhere on time. That's one of the first benefits. Being able to multitask because I have to, care about how members are feeling, care about whether they get the food, whether they have chairs and all of those things. So basically, you learn skills other than leadership skills. You learn day-to-day skills that will really help you in your life.
Good. Rafael?
Well, I just want to go a little bit back to one question, that is, if you are born or if you can develop. Yes, we have people who are born like that, but you need to develop it. Even if you take, for example, Adebayor, he is the best ever that we can just mention in Togo as far as soccer is concerned. But you see that gentleman training himself all the time. So yes, if you are a good speaker, what we are doing right here too, you can know how to speak. But if you have the microphone, then you can lose all your words. So
Can we call this a public speaking event?
public, well, we are just within walls here.
Yes.
But okay, in a way, we can call it this way. Then yes, you are born, but you learn it, and then the right platform to do so is Kikalitos Masters Club. Now, the benefits, in addition to all that he has said, I just want to clarify a little bit. We have what we call the pathways, and there you have different, skills to develop. You can choose, for example, persuasive leadership, stuff like that. So you come with your purpose. When I joined the Giggle Toastmasters Club, it was just to be in a club whereby people can just respect me as a speaker, okay? But beyond that, you develop a lot of things. If you come to our meeting, for example, or every meeting of Giggle Toastmasters Club or every Toastmasters Club, you see that you can be the counter. And that is to, tell people, hey, when you speak and you need to pay attention, you don't have to hesitate all the time. You can see that when we are speaking here, we pay attention to that, like we avoid it as much as possible.
Good.
Okay. Then you play roles like that every single time that you have a meeting with us, especially Toastmasters Club. And then you learn English. I mean, you practice it because it's not really where you come to learn, but you practice it.
Yeah.
And you also have networking, because you have people who are, this gentleman over there, the president, he is, oh my God. So, even that gentleman there, Nathaniel. So you have people who are socially powerful who join the club, and then you can network with them,
Good.
a lot of things, but I'll just stop there.
So are there any other platforms whereby people can be helped to hone their leadership and communication skills apart from the education pathways that he just mentioned?
You mean within the Toastmaster?
Yes.
The education platform. I think the main platform we have. So it's called our monthly session that we have.
Okay.
So twice in the month. That's the physical session. Also, we can also organize online session. Sometimes. I think in the pandemic, COVID time, so we long away to organize an online session. I think a part of that, so we have also WhatsApp group for the whole Toastmaster family in Togo. But I think that's aimed to share information.
Okay.
So specifically, if you want to have something or to learn something from Toastmaster, I think you come and you attend our session that we have online or in person.
Good.
Yeah, thank you.
Good. Please, Nathaniel, could you share any personal experiences of how you have improved personally and professionally thanks to Kikili Toastmasters Club?
Oh, God.
You mentioned one when
Yeah,
you
mention
needed
one.
to present
so I'm
before.
not allowed to mention that one again, right? Okay. Well, I mean, you see, when I first joined Toastmaster, it was mainly because I came back from Ghana and I wanted to join a community whereby I could keep practicing the little English I learned there while studying. And I met Raphael, and I saw somebody who is very focused, very structured, and very disciplined in everything he's doing, you see? So it led me to start working on myself, get structure in everything I was doing, get a timetable, and really focus on one thing. Yeah, it's very important. But to share an experience will be that on my day-to-day life, which is my job, I'm called to speak to people, to an audience daily, because I'm a salesman by profession.
Okay.
And it used to be, really scary for me. Every night you have to think that you are going to speak to people tomorrow. Other than that, I had to, because let me say, in the last 3 years, there was a transition and I got to a management position. So you have to motivate your team. Toastmaster was the place where I got to practice speechcraft, how to look at your audience and understand how they are feeling right now, whether they are focusing on you or whether they are, focusing on something else. It was also the place where I learned to present using PowerPoint, because this is a very important tool, to feel at ease with it. Yeah.
With the slides making?
Yeah, with the slides making. Because, you see, it's very easy to just put the PowerPoint there and then start talking with a monotone voice. It's not very interesting. So I learned vocal variety at Toastmaster. And one of the last thing I learned and that I practice almost every day is how to joke, how to smile. It's very important when you are called to speak to an audience or to a lot of people, because it also makes them feel at ease with you and makes you connect with them. So that's one experience. Pretty
Yeah.
sure
There are
other
several
ones will
others.
come, yeah.
Yes. President, any personal experience?
Yes, of course. I have so much personal experience with Toastmaster, but I think I'll just mention two or three of them. I think before joining Toastmaster, I think I have lack of competencies. I think, For instance, I'm working in administration, so I think, and in Toastmaster, so if you join Toastmaster, so you have to choose a pathway. So it's an education program that you follow and you will need to write speech, and I have selected a pathway that we call presentation mastering. So in this pathway, so you learn how to make presentation, how you can face people that I say that, so you projects, so how to present a slide, but in front of audience, and that's kind of competence. If you join Toastmaster and do it 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times, so it's like after time after time, you just realize that so you are becoming so better version of yourself.
Good.
And then you cannot realize it after. So you cannot just realize it if you didn't join the club or join the program. So I think it's a very, very important and supportive environment that we have in Toastmasters.
Good. Now, what are the requirements of joining the club, Nathaniel?
Okay, me again, huh? Actually, there are none. You just have to speak English, or at least basic English, and then that's all. And if you are willing to join a club and go by the laws or the bylaws of the club, that's
As well as be ready to take feedback. The
Yeah.
culture of feedback is
Yeah.
one of the main things that specifies
Evaluation,
yeah.
Toastmasters from other groups
yeah.
and all.
But I have to add that the feedbacks are very easy to take, because it's very gentle and it's designed to make you progress, not to, as we in the Francophone world, we specialize in mocking people.
Yes.
As Toastmaster, you
Yes.
don't have that. And it makes
No
you
matter the
grow.
mistakes.
Exactly, yeah.
Good. Now, Rafiu,
Yeah.
it has been over a year since Togo joined the Commonwealth of Nations. How does Kekele Toastmasters contribute to fostering the English language in Togo?
Okay, I feel like I'm back, but again, I would just
Don't
stop
go
there.
back, please.
Okay, I will just stop there and just answer quickly, right? I mean, your question. Well, Togo, as you said, has joined the Commonwealth of Nations, and how we help at Kekele Toastmasters Club is to invite people to our meetings and speak English. And when they come, we say previously that we help them speak and we don't mock them, because we have a way of encouraging people. That is, you being the grammarian, for example, you know how to tell people how to correct themselves. You don't say, for example, you, Samuel, you say this. You should normally say this. No, you just say, I heard people say this. Normally, it should be this. And when we do that, we meet with them privately after. We call it after work, and then there we discuss. And if they want private, training, then we just know how to help them correct themselves.
So that's how Kekele Toastmasters is contributing to fostering the English language
Yes.
in Togo.
But to add to it too, we, some years back, we organized TV shows.
Okay.
With Alex Nkboti, for example,
Good.
or Lebala. We go there to tell people that, hey, you have that opportunity to learn English. And yes.
Social
this-
events.
Exactly, open house. And we did some, especially one at Agora Senghor. Many people came. That was just fabulous. And that was just shown on TV.
And during the meetings, people are free to come.
Yeah, everybody just be ready to speak English,
Good.
to learn something, and yes, you're welcome.
Good. President,
Yeah.
what are the upcoming projects or activities the club is planning so far?
Yeah, thanks for this question. I think within Kekeli we have a lot of projects that's we are heading. Normally, we plan two joint sessions with other English speaking clubs. So we have in Togo, for example, Toastmaster Club of Bewade, which is also an English speaking club, and also we have newly BEDC also. But this one is bilingual. But we plan to have joint session with two of them in upcoming month. And what also we want to organize is like a dinner. So and we take this opportunity also to reward our member for the efforts. If you achieve a project or you have a completion of your level, so we organize some dinner and then we reward our member. Yeah, because also something is special in Toastmasters that we encourage a lot. So we encourage people so to go far and to move forward. That's very, very important in Toastmasters. So I think also another project that we have also is we want also to mark our presence in some educational structure here in Togo, for example, the University of Lomé.
Okay.
So we want to go university and talk about the Toastmaster, especially of Kekeli, about Kekeli Toastmaster.
Okay.
So that's how we are planning our usual
Your future. That's how you're planning your
future. Yeah.
the future of Kekeli. Good. I want to come back to Rafiu again.
Okay.
What are some challenges you have faced as an English-speaking club?
Yeah, being in a French-speaking country, people have that fear of speaking English, and they have that mentality of being mocked, but it's not the case. So when you invite them, even some of the officials of, Toastmasters in Togo, when they are invited, they are just like, oh, come on, people just, judge the way it is. Excuse me to say judge, but people would just correct me the way it is in every session that we have. I mean, come on, we hold as a Toastmaster, and then they don't come. But at the same time, it's an opportunity that we're having, because people who really want to learn English or practice it, they just come to us. People who are working, professionals, they do come. And I can say that if in terms of percentage, the obstacles are not that high, but they are real.
They're real. They're real. But I think they will be mitigated in a very significant way, simply because Togo joined the Commonwealth. So speaking English has to be a must now.
Yeah. Oh, they know it. They know it, because in their professional life, they know that, come on, they have to acquire English. And the best place to be, maybe for some, but the best place to be to do so is to be in Kekeli Toastmasters Club.
Good. Nathanael?
Yeah.
What will be your message to those who are hesitant to join a Toastmasters Club?
Well, I mean, they shouldn't hesitate. I'm there, Raphael is there, you are there, so they just shouldn't hesitate. But I just want to tell them that the best way to learn is by having fun, and learning in a fun environment, but also a very safe environment. I emphasize on the word safe because you do not want to be learning in a place where people are just stressing or frustrating you. And that is exactly the kind of beautiful and encouraging environment that you find in Kekeli. And since, I'm not going to say since some year, because it has always been like that, every Toastmaster session, whether French or English, is a party. We have after parties.
Yes.
You know about that.
Yes.
So just come, check us up, and see what benefit we can bring to your life. Yeah.
Good. A few?
Yes, I would tell them that if they want to travel too, it's possible, because we organize speech contests. And if you make it up to the division level and the district level, division first, then you can travel to the international most of the time is in the U.S. or places like that, then you can travel free of charge. So
If you're the winner.
If you are the winner, so
Okay.
it's something. And then if you want to travel free of charge too, come to Toastmasters and you can. And what else? Yes, they don't have to hesitate. They just have to come. We're friendly,
Yes.
come on, and beautiful people.
Yeah, good. President, yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, and the fact that you also have the opportunity to meet people that you not have the opportunity to meet easily on a daily basis, like in your normal life. So networking is a central part in, coming to a Toastmaster club, especially Kekeli. You have big people there.
That you are.
Well, I'm going to say no.
You take it, right?
Wow, thank you very much, dear Toastmasters, for shedding light on Toastmasters International and the numerous benefits it offers for both professional and personal growth. I'm very grateful to you for having taken this time out of your busy schedules, I know, to honor this invitation. President, we're coming to the end of this conversation. Is there any final word you would like to say, as well as where people can get more information about Kekeli Toastmasters?
Yes, thank you for I think for the where you can find information. I think are we permitted to?
You can.
Yeah. So the numbers that people can call to have information about Kekeli is 92209895.
Okay.
92209895. So this number you can call on it and you have information. But one another thing also I want to add with the all the discussion that we just have is that in Toastmaster in this society, so in schools and in each educational framework, people are very frustrated. So I think, but in Toastmaster environment, so you have and you can have this supportive and this friendly environments
Good.
that you can learn and still grow yourself. So I
Good.
think that is the best place to be in Toastmaster, and you have to join it and before to experience all we say here. Thank you.
And they will definitely join. Thank you.
Of course.
Dear listeners, this is the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for having listened. This was English Within Your Reach on Canal FM Radio. I wish you a fantastic and pleasant weekend. Don't forget to tune in next week at the same time and on the same frequency. Chers auditeurs, nous sommes à la fin de l'émission du jour. Merci de nous avoir suivis. C'était English Within Your Reach, l'anglais à votre portée sur la 93.5. Nous vous souhaitons une très bonne fin de semaine et j'espère vous retrouver la prochaine fois à la même heure et sur la même fréquence. Pour des infos ou des questions, contactez-moi au 90 78 95 88 ou sur englishwithinyourreach@gmail.com ou encore sur notre page Facebook English Within Your Reach. For further information, contact me on the number 90789588 or on englishwithinyourreach@gmail.com. Also, make sure you visit our Facebook page English Within Your Reach for other amazing content. I'm Samuela. Have a nice weekend and see you definitely next Saturday.